Saturday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Friars are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it. That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
On a line to shortstop. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hazley, the runner at first with 2 gone. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases, just like that.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Phillies leave a couple, and now the Padres get their first opportunity. So now into the box is Trent Grisham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Batter will be Ha-Seong Kim. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 1-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Popped him up. Knapp is there. 1 down.
Batting first, not shortstop.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to the plate for the Padres, Teoscar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. We'll move on to. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now at the plate is Alec Bohm. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far, with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
It doesn't look like either one of these teams are going to win the division, but anytime you're playing for the postseason, which they are here for the wild card, this is a big series, and a sweep would be huge.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Next, it'll be Andrew Knapp. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends. Striding in is Manny Machado, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And there's one down now. And stepping in, Will Myers. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
The catcher, Austin.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that brings up Austin Nola. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Padres go down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate here is Connor Brogdon, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Swung on and missed. Really fooled in that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and Adam Hazley digs in now. 1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes the payoff pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Miller battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 2.
Next, here is Trent Grisham. Worked a walk his first time up. Now the 2-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Harper looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
At the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he'll pull into second with one away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Bases are loaded here with one away. And that'll bring in Manny Machado. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there. Let's see if they test it. The relay, and they get the double play at third. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run. Here's Bryce Harper now. The 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Back goes Grisham, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging it back really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2-2, here it is.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
That brings up Alec Bohm, trying here to plate the tying run from second. There's one. On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. Here's Will Myers. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is McCutchen. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So here is Joe Musgrove. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. The 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Machado shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Ronald Torreyes steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that's the 2nd out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And it's fouled away. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Christopher Sanchez, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham.
That last at-bat, Natty D, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Number 7.
1 out, bases empty, and up next is Ha-Seong Kim. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hazley is there, 2 gone. So 2 out, nobody on. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. Now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Here now is Adam Hazley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. On to second, but the throw is wide. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Harper leads off second with one gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Two and two. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Now to bat, Manny Machado. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. So here's Will Myers. Last time through was a base hit. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Out to short for Segura. And there's out number 2. Next up, Austin Nola. No hits to this point. Fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Called strike, and that'll run it full. Full count still. 2 one more time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Matt Strahm comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Bohm, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
3-2 now. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw gets him 2 down. Scott Kingery will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4.
But tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ranger Suarez gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. 3-2 now. Line towards center field. Hazley is right there, 1 down. Jorge Mateo will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Still 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that fastball is too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy's come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
And that will conclude matters here in the second. Dinelson Lamet has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29. Dinelson.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jean Segura. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The Padres are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jean Segura becomes the first out of the inning. Throw gets him 2 down. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Sam Coonrod is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Hoskins over to his left. 1 away. Stepping up is Fernando Tatis Jr. Blasted a solo homer last time up. And he misses 2-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Teoscar Hernandez will be next. Hit to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next to stand in is Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So stepping in is Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off against Melanson as they're down to their final 3 outs.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So next to bat will be Brad Miller. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. And now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He got him, and the Padres continue their push to the postseason and sweep a fellow contender. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The Friars win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Joe Musgrove earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Connor Brogdon was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mark Melanson hammers down the save, his league-leading 45th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our paid attendance this afternoon at Petco Park, a sellout, 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.